Louise, heck, thank you so much for the heckin' 17 months. That's very heckin' kind of you. Good morning. Also, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. Am I too loud? I'm getting the feeling I'm too loud again, huh? Let me just turn myself down a bit. I don't want to be screaming your ear off. Why am I so... Is my mic fixed? Is that what's happened? My mic was broken last week where it wasn't picking me up, so I had to turn everything up. Is it fixed itself? Oh, I swear to God, this technology. I swear. That's fine. You know what? If it's fixed itself, good. That's a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that. That's not a bad thing. Posh, good morning. How you doing? Hayes, good morning. It seems fine. Okay, that's good. Yeah, last week, if I turned away from it too much, it just stopped picking me up. So I was like, oh, weird. Guess I have to fix the noise gate and like everything, which is weird, really weird, because I've had the same settings on my mic for like 3 years now. Like, what do you mean I gotta change it? Let me switch screens also. Hi, welcome on in. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm but a small ball this morning. I'm just all curled up. We have stuff to do, but I'm not actually that prepared because I think I left the stuff that I needed outside the room. Brought it up, then just left it there. So I'm gonna have to quickly nip outside the room when we start. I have got a few things to talk about first though, which is probably why I think I forgot to pick up the things outside the room. I was just thinking about a few things at once. It's also a Monday. Also, we're having like I want to say like a wind up to the week because tomorrow we got a really long stream to do. I'm also already too warm. It took like 2 seconds. It's like a weird one where like I feel like we're having a cold snap in the UK at least. It feels like things have gotten cold, but then inside the house it's still boiling. I don't know. We've retained heat inside, but outside not so much. But yeah, today I've got a few things. I've had a busy weekend catching up on stuff. All the commissions are finished. I will try and get like a group post on socials so that they're all together. But all the commissions from the Migraine Trust fundraiser are done, which means we have a lot more free time open again. TwitchCon is coming up, so one of my main focuses will be getting a lot of the fan art done. And then also I wanted to open for commissions, regular commissions, for the first time in a very long time, and for stuff that I wouldn't normally do. Well, I guess I wouldn't have normally done. I have been doing them a lot the last couple of years when it comes to like goblins and stuff like that. But I need to do a bit of prep still for that. So tomorrow we have a really long stream where we're going to be doing similar to what we did a few weeks ago where we drew emotes for this channel for like 10 hours. We're going to be doing a similar stream, except instead of drawing emotes for this channel for 10 hours, we're going to be drawing bases. And I want to do a mixture of animated and not animated. So we'll be drawing a lot of emote bases with the idea that we could impose other characters on them. I've never had like a big set of emote bases outside of like goblins and slimes, so we are going to be aiming a little bit more human. I might do some goblins as well because I do like goblin. I like goblin energy, and I feel like also goblins are actually quite popular at the moment, so not like necessarily, it's not just I like goblins. I feel like also goblins are having a bit of a moment. Maybe it's just the communities I'm in though. It's hard to tell with stuff like this because obviously I like goblins so much, and so I've met a lot of other people that like goblins, and it's like, are goblins popular or am I just with cool people? Who knows? Nice, yeah. And Somene, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for fish. Is this unrequited or are you just quiet? I forgot to check an important thing. 2 secs. I said that I'd check this before I went live. Whoopsie. It's fine. Can you just show me the thing? Oh, whoopsie doopsie. The class. Yes. Just show me this. Yes. Oh, okay. You want to be like this? Oh, for God's sakes. Fish. Fish whispers. Well, that's nope. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll double check that after stream. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Rat Bones! Hello. How you doing? It's Somebody. Hello. How goes it? I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Fish. Have I got some things to show you? Some things. We got some things. We got fish first. But yeah, news. All that you need. Alright, things, show you the things, I'd love to. You don't need to ask me twice. I'm going to show you Discord first, and then I'm going to show you how it's setting up so you guys can see it. Where shall I go? Where would you like me? We could go to video game screen. That does it. There you go. You can see this is just general chat. Don't worry about it. But you can see it's a bit weirdly over to one side, isn't it? Why is my Discord like that on this screen? I mean, it's fine. All right. Well, on the side here, we have a new thing called Artist Alley Booth. And I'll show you some of this in a second. But the long and short of it is, wait, have I got this open for Ed? No, I don't. Okay. We've made an Artist Alley project. Again, I'm probably not the only person to ever do this. That's not what I'm claiming. But we have got things, and we have got stuff and assets and some bases that you can just pick if you don't want to draw your own thing, or you don't want to alter your own thing. We've got this. I also still need to make a video, but last night I had a bit of a migraine, so I was like, I could either, you know, delay the whole thing until I can record the video, or I figured I could just record the video when I feel a little better. It'll take like 10 minutes because I've done it purposefully through Card, because Card is very easy to set up even if you are someone who is not super fond of technology. This is not a difficult thing to set up yourself, very specifically because I would love it if other people wanted to make their own web pages with their own communities, they could. That being said, from the very beginning, hi, welcome to the Artist Alley project. Here it is. A project aiming to create a web page featuring all the shops and commission pages from the artists and crafts in this community. If you have a store or shop, or if you take commissions, we would love to have you. So we've had like a section in the Discord, but it's always been, I feel like it's been more hidden than I wanted it to be. So this has been like a good opportunity to kind of like push it to the forefront a little bit and also have a way of linking it to the stream. There are like a few very quick rules. They're very like, again, like for instance, if we want to show the market on Twitch, you'll still have to be within TOS, even if the items you sell are not. You get the vibes. Basically, don't do anything that's going to get us in trouble. Also, if you fill something in incorrectly, that's not my fault. read the things before you fill them in. Make sure you double check the links you send. Make sure that you've sent me the name that you want. I can make changes and stuff like that. Like obviously if we upload it, you're like, shoot, I misspelled something. Just let me know and I can change it. But like, you need to let me know. Dear. And yeah, also if you have more than one web page, you'll need to fill in more than one stall because they can only link to one thing each. You know, simple things for the most part. They're not like really out there. The only one that like you really need to keep in mind is keep it within Twitch 2S and keep it under 2 megabytes as far as the image for the stall goes, because otherwise we can't fit it in. Yada. I have given some these if you just want to like keep that bottom bit clear, because that's where your name will be, or your shop name, stuff like that. So you can use those if you'd like to make it from complete scratch. If you want to use any of the assets, I've sent the Photoshop files, which has them all as the individual layers. I've also sent these as Photoshop files, but also this is just a PNG if you'd rather just take from this and color it yourself or do other things. You can do that if you'd prefer. And then these are some of just like the standard, like I made these, you can just download them there's in a few colorways. Nothing super special or custom, but like at the very least you have a stall. That's especially if you don't have any drawing software and you don't have the ability to edit anything. You can do that. And again, like finally, you're more than welcome to download them and use them for your own thing. The only thing, and I always ask this for any art, please don't use it to specifically feed AI. If you're going to post it somewhere and you need to credit an artist, just credit me. And don't sell any of it, it's free. I don't think we're going to have any issues with these things, but I always have to state them. Yeah, just to be clear, be chill. And then yeah, also if you are someone who is doing your own stall and wants to make your own base for your community and you're happy to share it back with us, let me know, because I'd love to upload it. We have it as a separate channel in the Discord, so I can upload more stuff there anytime. Yes. Speaking of, there we go, get this one. Look at this. This is the Artist Alley at the moment. Right now, we still have a lot of test stuff because people are still probably going to be submitting stuff. We have our first bean in here though. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them. It's feathered. It's feathered. If I click it, it's going to load for 10 years because that is the kind of setup I have. But look, it takes us to Feather's store. Oh dear. Although I think Feathered I think it's also a commissions page. Feathered said it was just a shop, so it's like, if you say it's just a shop, I'll listen to you. But I think it might also be a commissions page, but it's fine. I list it as you say me to list it, but look, we go to here, we can see all the feathers are, and then go back to here. Again, right now, the rest of them are mainly all tests and stuff. We do have my one linking to my new store, because hell yeah, new shop, 10 out of 10. But I'm going to have my store at the bottom of everyone else's regardless. The rest of them will be in alphabetical order. It's just there's no reason for mine to be front and center. I have other links on my own community, so mine will be at the bottom. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a pretty fun start, and we'll have it here. And again, if you want to get to it in chat, as it was inspired by heckin' Almondson, I used the same thing that Almondson said, which is, yeah, market. There it is, the market. Hell yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. No dingle danglers, no dingle danglers. My pyramid scheme is ruined now. I was gonna sell the assets. Damn it, I'm so sorry, my bad. Big apologetic, I'm so sorry. What do you mean, you're a craft? Yeah, but I'm gonna put myself at the bottom because if you want to get to my stuff, I have like links on my page, right? It's very easy to get to my stuff, where it's a little harder to get to the rest of the community. So yeah, if you want to take part in this, nip across to the Discord, go into the Artist Alley booth thing at the side. It's here. You can see it there. It's there. Make sure that you do have like a quick read through of everything, especially with rules and guidelines for joining. Then we have the link to the Artist Alley itself. We have the link to the form if you would like to apply. It's a very simple form. We basically just ask for your shop name, the link to your shop, what your stall is going to look like, and just to like confirm that you're not going to put anything TOS against it. If anyone does submit a stall which has anything against TOS, I will try to reach out to you to be like, I need you to fix that. But I don't think we'll probably have any issues with that, to be honest. Because yeah, I had a little look into it behind the scenes as far as like linking to stuff from Twitch. If you do 18 plus sales, like if you sell 18 plus commissions or if you sell 18 plus items and stuff like that, that's fine. You just can't link to them directly via Twitch. So again, like I couldn't have it on display when I'm showing it on Twitch as part of the Artist Alley, but it's fine as long as I put like an 18 plus next to your shop because you sell 18 plus stuff there. It's not a problem. Yeah, I just can't link to it directly from my stream. Which this wouldn't be because it'd be going to the Artist Alley market. So yes, should be fine. Should be double. I did a little safety double check. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Linking to a link that links. Yeah, exactly. It's like that's fine as long as like again, just for the community purposes, I would want to put 18 plus next to it if you sold anything 18 plus, just that no one was caught by surprise. But again, we are mostly we are an 18 plus community, so I doubt that it's gonna be that much of an issue regardless. People put link trees instead of linking. Exactly. It's like link to a link tree and then link to it. Which is the way around it. Yeah. Very fair. That's basically what we'd be doing as well. I just want to know so we could put it next to your name. So anyone who was maybe in public or didn't want to accidentally open something in front of their parents or something like that wouldn't have like a shock if they accidentally clicked your thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's all done. And that should hopefully just be a permanent feature of stream now. Which, yeah, obviously if you submit to be in the Artist Alley while I'm live, I won't be able to update it while live. You might have to wait till after stream. But otherwise, I'll keep an eye on it. If anyone's applies, it emails me and says, someone's applied. And it's like, okay, so I can go get on it pretty quickly. But yeah, that's all there. Hopefully that's what people were hoping for. Again, if anyone else does end up using it or has any questions or anything, you could either ping me in the Discord or you can send me a DM if you'd prefer. Yeah, especially if you're like looking to open your own one. I do want to get like a little video on how I set it up because again, it's really easy. I tried to make this as like, okay, my goals when setting this up was setup for the website needs to take less than 5 minutes, setup for the store needs to take less than 5 minutes because I wanted it to be really, really easy and for you to be up and running in 10 minutes, basically. And I think we have got it where it will be about 10 minutes. So it's really quick and easy to set up so that if you did want to have an Artist Alley yourself and you wanted to use any of our assets or if you wanted to make your own or anything like that, you could, and I can make a real quick video on how to do it. And then more Artist Alleys is good things. More Artist Alleys is good things. I think the thing that will take the longest or the thing that took me the longest is writing the sign up form. But again, you can just take what you want from my sign up form if you like. Like if actually, let me make sure this doesn't show anything. I was gonna say, if I click the sign up form, let me make sure that it doesn't load me. Oh, no, it's gonna load me as a Oh, it just, okay, because it shows like an email address, and like the email address I don't think needs to be filled in for this one, but it still shows it. It's just my business one, that's fine. Let me go across. Basically, you could just copy and paste it from here if you wanted to. Nope, not this one. There you go. Because this is probably what's taken me the longest to read, which is basically the rules. And then everything else is like link to store, name of the store, owner or owners of the store, what type of store is it? Is it an online shop, a commissions page, or other? You can click both if it is both. If other, let us know. Attach the image, and then yes, I understand. Literally it. Incredibly quick form. So yeah, I tried to make it really easy. And yeah, hopefully, yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Also, Bossy, how you doing? How was your weekend? It was busy. It was a busy weekend. I'm still kind of squishy brained from last week, to be fair. But we're functioning. I'm feeling a little bit more functioning than last week. I'm still gonna be a little bit in and out, and like I'm trying to organize my schedule around like the things that are happening. This week in particular, it is not too busy, except for the weekend, which is very busy. But then I think it's mainly next week. Next week's streams are going to be a little disrupted. Not so much the beginning of the week, but the end of the week. I'm going to see what I can do. I won't go into too much detail again because I just don't really want to talk about it on stream. But I have a few things going on in a row at the end of the week, and I am not going to be able to stream after those things. It's going to be I gotta do something, and then I'm gonna go home and flop, and then I gotta do something, and then I'm gonna go home and flop kind of week. Very soft and squishy week, I think. This week though is not too bad. This week we got a lot of nice things to do. Oh dear. This is a long-term feature. Yes. I want to keep it up there as long as possible because, again, I just want to be able to link to the shops in the community because we have a lot of really cool community shops I'd love to link to. Morning, y'all. Was looking at the artist alley bit, I must say, I'm having trouble with the snow, making me not feel so good. Just a heads up. Really? Oh, okay. I think we can have that. Wait, I think is it a toggleable thing where you can turn it off? Maybe. I'll double check that. Oh dear. Requiring understanding. JHT, good morning. Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh dear, it's gonna be me all next week too. Yes, me. It's Wednesday to Friday. It's oh my gosh. Course, home, flop. Oh, I hope it goes well though. I hope it goes good. Flop like a fish. Yeah, I'll be flopping like a fish. You know, turn it off as a visitor would be great. I don't know if that's. Oh, maybe it's not possible at this point. Oh no, actually, yeah, I'll see if I can get that as a toggleable. I probably won't be able to sort that while live on stream, but I can have a little look afterwards. The other thing is, of course, if you're setting up your own artist alley, that's something that I've chosen to put in the background. You wouldn't have to have that there either, so like, I'll make sure that's clear when I make a little tutorial that's like, it's an optional thing. But yeah, that's definitely, I can have a look to see if we can toggle it on and off. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, go. If anyone wants to make a store, you can make a store. All you need is like a link to an online shop or commissions page. I did have a couple of messages asking about if they take commissions via socials, can you link to those socials? Like for instance, if they take commissions via Instagram, can you link to the Instagram? And it's like, yes, absolutely fine. As long as it like is clear that you can take commissions or like, just so that people know, because of, you know, if there's, I would probably suggest if you're taking commissions via Instagram anyway to have that somewhere, but like as long as it's clear, like that's absolutely fine. Wherever you take them, all good. Oh dear. I think it's 1 week, 1 day holiday from the course has reset my routine completely and it's been a struggle. Oh no, summer day. To be fair, it do be like that though. It do be like that. Oh dear. Maybe that might ease up. It's totally up to you. Yeah, maybe background behind the stores. No, we don't. We want the stores to be see-through. I will say that's kind of, for me, I'm specifically asking for see-through ones because it doesn't look, just trust me, when they're big boxes, it doesn't look good. And we definitely, when it's to do with artists and crafters, we don't want the arts looking bad because we want to encourage people to go to the stores. So they will stay transparent, but I can definitely see what I can do for turning it off kind of thing, or maybe making one that's a bit less intense. Oh dear. Have you had fun at the course? Yeah. I like the stuff we've been seeing Sonny making has been like, whoa. Didn't matter. You did. It was really nice. It was good spam. Didn't mean like that, but never mind. Okay. Might be my brain's not catching up. Don't worry, Neil. I'll have a little look what I can do after stream. Dear. Been mega fun, but also so exhausting. I'm assuming like learning a lot back to back, which is, Yeah, a lot for the brain to take in. Yeah. Oh, dear, for sure. Yeah, the brain just constantly having to tick and do a lot. Oh dear. This week's going to be even more intense though. Ooh, because I'm making a box clasp. Ooh, exciting. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Oh, very heckin' cool. Oh, that's, yeah. How many, sorry if I'm being bothersome as well, but how many weeks is the course? Like how, and like, do you have gaps between the things? Ah, dear. Been so sick so much. It's really thrown me off my routine for my course. Wish it was free. I really need that. Oh, wish it was for being free. I really need that at the moment. Damn it. It's gonna be 12 millimeters long and 2 millimeters wide. 8 weeks, so 6 more weeks. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if it'll get less tiring by the end because you'll have like more of the knowledge going into it and like less learning each lesson. I'm not sure. Couldn't say. I guess it depends on how much new stuff they keep throwing at you. Also, I hope you feel better soon. You're no more sickness. Banish. Rude. Dear. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to go over with everyone. We've got the Artist Alley stuff. That was a big one this weekend. The commissions are done as well, which was also a big one. Finishing the commissions, finishing the Artist Alley stuff. There was something else I was working on this weekend and I cannot remember it for the life of me. There was definitely something else, but it's gone. It's gone, never to return. Maybe to return later. We'll see. But yeah, for anyone who's just popping by as well, we're squishy vibes at the moment. Things have been a bit rough in this house for the last week nearly. And if my brain is going a bit slower than usual, or if I'm not understanding, or if I'm going silent for any length of time, don't worry about it. We're working through it. And that's that. Yep. Apologies for being vague. That's all you get. That's all you get. But yeah, we're working through something. We'll work through it. We'll keep going. And we got some fun streams this week. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, tomorrow we have really big art stream. Because we're going to be arting. I'm aiming for 10 hours. Aiming for a 10-hour stream tomorrow. We shall see. And then later on in the week, I want to go back to. So today we're going to be doing some embroidery. I'm kind of going to hopefully be getting pretty close to finishing the embroidery that we started before the commissions, and then I need a couple things to arrive in the post to fully finish that. But like, we'll get it pretty close to finished because then we can move on to the next one until those bits arrive. Jelly, you're actually clinically insane. I don't know anyone how to do such long streams consistently. Listen, Sonic. It's been a hard week. I'm just looking for distractions at the moment. Hi, welcome on into I'm distracting myself. 10-hour streams? Oh no, what a shame. That's 10 hours of distractions. Also because I know this week is fine. Next week I'm gonna have to take some time off just to deal with life stuff. So I'm like, I'll get the streams in now, and then next week when I have to take it off, at least I've done some of the stuff that I wanted to do. Yeah. Ew, life stuff. I know. Ew. Back to back as well. Rude. Very rude life stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do more this week so that I can do that then. And then there was something else I needed to say, but I forgot what it was. It's gone. This week we're not gonna go back to dredge just yet, but because we finished the commissions, I'm hoping it won't be next week either, because I don't, well, maybe it can be. We'll see. There is a chance on Thursday I will be able to stream, not this week, but next week. And if I can, we could do like a short dredge stream. I want to go back to dredge. We paused video games while I was finishing the charity commissions just because I needed to get them done. And I'm really pleased with how they look, but they need to be finished, so I did those. But now that that's done, I could probably go back to dredge. I would like to keep going with dredge. Jungle, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello, how's your weekend been? Hope it's been enjoyable. It's been busy. It was a busy weekend, but I got a lot of the stuff that I wanted done, so I feel very productive about it. Yes, a productive weekend. Have you seen blueprints? I'm kind of hooked. Wait, I can Google blueprints. I have not. Oh, also, Posh, this is what we're going to be hopefully finishing, except for one thing, because I'm waiting for some beads to arrive in the post. But we are hopefully going to be finishing this one today. because it's very close to being done. I need to add the little felt applique here and here, and then I need to do the beading lines going out of the wings, and then we're just waiting for one bead to arrive in the post, and then it's done. Balatro card. It's done. Balatro. Let me... Blah, 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 blah. What was it you typed? Blueprints. Oh. No, I've not even seen this. This is new to me, at least. This is also apparently the name of a succulent. I like succulents. That's a cool plant right there. I don't want to watch somebody else playing it. I kind of just want to watch... Oh! Okay, let me read the thing. Because if this is... Welcome to Mount Holly, where every dawn unveils a new mystery. Navigate through shifting corridors and ever-changing chambers in a genre-defying strategy puzzle adventure. Oh! Okay. I like the art style very much. What does this remind me of? Oh, it reminds me of something. What does it remind me of? Is it... I don't know. I can't think of it, but it reminds me of something. It reminds me of a thing. What that fish? I understand priority of commissions, but I miss them too. I want to go back to them also. So this week we won't be doing it, just because, again, I'm a bit turbulent at the moment. But if I can go back to it next week, hopefully we'll go back to it then. Incredible, thank you. Who dis? That one is, so I can't do them the big shout out, because if I do them the big shout out, they'll know we're talking about them. But it's Kelly Siren. That's one of the streamers I watch often in the evenings. Yeah, so you wouldn't have seen me raid them as much because they're normally live. But yeah, the singer. I can do them the small shout out, but I cannot do them the big one, or they get told, which would kind of ruin the surprise. Oh dear. I'll suck your lint. What does that mean? It's wonderful. I've added to my wish list. It looks really nice. They're like aesthetically very pleasing. It's like a puzzle thing where you need to place rooms in a mansion to reach the hidden room, but you have a limited steps you can take, and it's a bit rogue, like, because everything resets every... Oh, dude, that sounds really cool. I'd never heard of it before. Wait, and aesthetically it's very pretty as well. Oh, exciting. But yeah, I need to get the felt outside. I literally have just left it outside, but I just need a darker grey and a lighter white. Maybe not fully white, I might go like a cream, just so it's not too stark. But like the two lighter colours or dark colours for the top of the wing. And then we need to do the lines of stitches going out of the wings, which are going to be like a sweeping motion across it. I am planning to have them sweep through the wing and then extend further, so almost like as if they are wrapping around, so like doing just long lines of stitches. I was going to stitch around the outside of the wings, but I actually think I might avoid doing that and specifically focus on just like keeping all of the stitches going in the same direction, because I think it will almost like a wave almost will look really nice, and I want to have little beads going along those stitches, but we will be mainly focusing on like very light yellows, very light blue, and like see-through, predominantly see-through. I want to add the sparkle. I don't necessarily want to add extra colors going into the wings per se. So that's the goal for today, is to get that done so that we can move on to the next fan art, which there are a few people I really want to make fan art for, and my list is growing. My list is growing. There is currently many people that I would like to make fan art for, so we are going to have to start picking up the pace a little bit so I can make more, but that's okay. Again, like I said, I'm looking for distractions right now. I'm looking to do longer streams. Oh no, what a shame. Everything lines up perfectly for me. The only imagery I have from suck your lint is someone sucking the lint. Why have you done this? It's a Monday. Yeah, I guess. Or being like a Hoover and just like horizontal human just sucking along the ground, like just just smushing their face along the ground and hoovering like that. A horizontal human? Yeah, horizontal human. Like that. More. I saw you doing that with Shifty, or me just picking up Shifty being like, suck up the lint, go. Shifty would be very miffed. They'd be like, what the hell, why are you doing this, Jelly? Oi oi, I didn't sign up for this. Oh dear. But yeah, that's all. I think that's all of our goals. I think that's everything that did I show you the finished commissions? I can't remember if I showed you those. Did you see them? I think you did. I could show you them if I didn't. Show them anyway? Yeah, I have them not posted in one. Oh no, wait, actually that's not true. I posted them in the Discord. Wait a minute. But am I gonna spoil myself? No, not yet. Okay. I can quickly go show you them before I spoil myself inevitably. If I go to here again, here they are. So this was the finished one for Chucky, which I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with all of them, to be clear, actually. I'm really pleased with the camera on this one. I'm not someone who draws a whole lot of technology, so the camera I'm very chuffed with. That's Chucky's one. This was one I made for Cthulhu. The character sheet stuff on the side I've had to omit just because it's a bit doxy, so we don't want to show any of that. So you just get the art, but there's normally like text along the right side, which is why there's that gap there. And then, so that was for Cthulhu. This was the one for Lovey. There's normally text on Lovey's as well, but I just removed that one for the watermarked version because it looked a little weird. And then the finished one for JH. And that's all of them. That's all of our charity commissions done. I'm really pleased with all of them. They took a little while, but I'm pleased. I'm heckin' pleased. Thank you so much for the mental imagery, Summon. You're welcome. Black Widow. It's not actually Black Widow. It's actually their friend doing a cosplay. Yeah, their friend doing a costume from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I guess it could be. But yeah, they are in full cosplay, so I've done the picture of them in full cosplay. Yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, no, not yet, but there is time. We could find this cottage and move into it. Actually, JH, our garden right now looks very much like this, because we've got like dandelions have literally just popped up everywhere here. So there is just like yellow everywhere. We've had our dandelions and our whatchamacallits, daffodils at different times this year. Yeah, dandelions came a bit later. Oh dear, Black Widow wears shield uniform. Oh, probably then. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm just not. It could very much be that. I just seen the pictures of them in the cosplay. I didn't ask who in fact the cosplay was. I was like, I'll just use your reference. Just you. Oh dear. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Mike. Good morning. Welcome on in. Oh dear. How go it? I hope it go well. Let me just get that back down. Okay, we should be good. I think. Oh, also today's stream I'm going to do a little bit shorter and just do like a 4 to 5 hour stream, just because we're planning for 10 hours tomorrow. So just to make sure that I am in a spick and span shape for tomorrow, like a shorter stream today. A short 4 to yes, a short 4. A lot of the people I watch do very long streams, all right? You know what? I think it's because, okay, I think it's the people that I watch. I think it's because, no. Hear me out. I can explain. So I watch like a lot of roleplay streamers. I watch a lot of roleplay streamers. And again, like one of the people I've been watching the longest, people like Kiwo, who will stream for like 16 hours. And be like, oh yeah, normal stream, and I've been watching them for like 10 years. So many streamers like this for like 10 years. And so I'm like, oh yeah, a 4 to 5 hour stream, that's a short stream. Because it's not a 16-hour stream, is it? Now that would be a longer stream. Gosh. That is not a compliment. Oi, oi. Doing good. Enjoying the spring weather. Oh, it has been the last couple of days. Like yesterday. Oh yeah, I should say as well, happy Easter to anyone who celebrates Easter. If you were celebrating yesterday, I hope you had a good day. Also, happy 420 day to anyone who celebrates 420. If you were celebrating that yesterday, I hope you had a good day. To everyone else, I hope you're enjoying the cheap chocolate for the next week. Oh dear, just because there are other insane people in the world doesn't mean that you should do it too. Some streamers, I say, the max they can do is 4 to 5 hours and they crash and burn. Man, the accidental twin. Yeah. It's like, it's because I watch people like that who do a lot of roleplay and stuff like that, so they stream for a really long time. And yeah, you end up just being like, well, a short 4 to 5 hour stream is in fact a short to 4 to 5 hour stream because it's not a 24-hour stream. Oh dear, they crash and burn. For me, if I do more than 8 hours like regularly, my voice goes. Because I felt that after Friday stream even, like 8 hours is when my voice usually gets to. I do think I could probably make that better if I didn't talk so goddamn much. If I stop talking for 2 seconds every now and again, maybe my voice would last longer, but otherwise about 8 hours regularly is about as much as I can do. Not because my energy's necessarily dwindled at that point, because if I'm feeling good, I can normally keep going, but because if I keep doing it at that point, my voice will go, and I don't want it to leave. Not again. Dear. 2004. The accidental, yeah, why is it so cold? Why is it so cold? Also, Jason, good morning. It's cold here too, but nice and sunny, but it is cold. Speaking of roleplay, I'm going, have you? How goes the WoW RP? I hope you're having a good time with it. Kelly did go for 9 hours. Yes, there's so much Hearthstone. I really enjoyed it. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone, so it was nice watching because I haven't seen a lot of the updates in recent years. It was nice seeing it. I enjoy it. Dear. Winter is coming. It is. Jelly, have you considered yapping less? Yeah, genuinely I have, because I'm like, I think this is the reason I keep losing my voice, is because I don't stop talking for more than like 5 seconds in a stream. If I stopped talking as much, maybe I would have less issues. But also, it's kind of just the natural flow of things for me, so it's a bit difficult, to be honest. Finished a whole work shift, came back, still going. Yeah, Kelly's another one who does like surprisingly really long streams sometimes. You're like... I will say though, Kelly definitely goes live past my bedtime. I'm an early sleeper, early riser these days. I gotta get up at 6 if I want to go for a run and stuff, so... Oh god. Jelly yapping less, that is crazy talk. Yeah, this is the problem. I just don't really see it happening in the short term. So 8 hours, like, well, to be fair though, I can do more than 8 hours. I just need to prep it a lot. Like if I'm doing a 10-hour stream multiple times a week, just making sure that I have at least 2 breaks a stream, because otherwise I just keep going, which is a problem. At least 2 breaks a stream, and making sure that I am hydrating more than usual. Drinking hot things, even if it's just hot water with lemon or something in it, drinking something hot, and like again, like hydrating more hydration, keep hydrating, because like last year we did 7 days in a row, 10 hours a day. The other thing is though, for that much I would need some assistance as well, because that would be otherwise my migraines, I die. The last day of freedom today, back to work. Oh, I hope you enjoy your day of freedom. I hope that the weight of work tomorrow does not weigh too heavily on you. You have a nice day. Maybe pick up some cheap chocolate, because it is now, if the country you live in celebrates Easter, should be cheap chocolate this week, maybe, if you want some eggs. Aaron, hello. I hope you're doing well. And Abang, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're both doing good. And yes, I've been enjoying WoW RP so much. My character's got a boyfriend, and this boyfriend met his own mother for the first time since being born, because he was out of marriage love between an elf and a human. Mother was an elf, and the reading was so emotional and so tense, and my character cried. Oh my god, hell yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's going good, and you've like integrated into the roleplay immediately. Oh my god, amazing. Hell yeah, unless it's supermarket where the eggs just disappear. Yeah, I remember that last year actually. I don't go for, so I can't eat a lot of chocolate. I know, it's a very sad life. Chocolate's like one of the few foods I can't eat that much of because of the migraines, unfortunately. I can have like a very small amount of chocolate a day, but if like there's no reason for me to go out and buy chocolate eggs, it's a waste of money. So I don't eat a lot of chocolate, so it's like all of these holidays are so wasted on me. Like cheap chocolate after Valentine's, no. Cheap chocolate after Easter, no. But if you are somebody who can eat chocolate, yeah, we do go and check for them as well for like other family. But last year they took them off the shelves really early. Emily, good morning. Welcome on. You like the hair? Thank you. Thank you, I feel very snazzy. I'm trying to get it to blonde, because I have the sides, I want them to, oh, which way am I going? This way. The sides, I want them to come in my natural hair color, but I'm trying to get the top to blonde. But right now, I'm like an awkward, I'm half there. I'm half there, and the other half is very firmly grey, but it's okay. I'm just trying to get the blue out of my hair. Trying to get blue out of your hair is a nightmare. I was trying to get it out for next weekend because I'm going to see my family and I need to try a few things on while I'm there, but we're doing our best. It's better than the blue would have been for the trying on anyway, so it's okay. It's better. We're getting there. Ah, dear. I've been RPing for like a month now, actually. Oh, and I only just recently did partners, but yeah, oh my gosh, but that's really fun though. So, well, to be fair, that isn't something that you'd normally do unless you knew the person already and that was your plan starting the roleplay. I feel like that would be something that'd happen with a bit of time anyway. Super EP, been playing Stardew for the last week. Oh my god, do you marry anyone? Who's your top marriage candidate if you do marry someone? If you don't worry about it. Dear, we all play Stardew in different ways. Dear. Dear, just half blonde. I'm halfway there. Have you tried colours? I haven't, to be fair. Oh no. No, I haven't. I have before, but not this time, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, before, not this time. I guess like I was being lazy, so I was like, my hair's so short, it will grow out by that point anyway. And my hair does grow fast, but not that fast. Not that fast. I'm just being a lazy bean. Fairford, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to our Monday morning chats. Whoa, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Or in this case, still blue in my hair, but that's okay. Speaking of RP, started playing Neverwinter, and it's kind of an RP game. You married Abby. Fair. No, you know what? Fair. Understood. With 2 kids. Nice. I'm an Elliot stan, but I respect the other options. Do not fear. We respect marrying other people. I'm trying to remember which one Abby is, because I'm like, all right, Abby. Which one is Abby? Is that blue? No, purple hair? Yeah, purple hair. Yeah, the one who eats the rocks. I thought so. I was like, because I don't think I've ever, well, no, to be fair, I've never romanced anyone that isn't Elliot in that game. I'm very committed. But I think I have heard about their romance path, and I have heard about the eating rocks. Yeah. That is all I can say right now. My coffee is brewing. That's fair. Enjoy your coffee. Have a nice one. Perfume the Alex train. Alex is the football, or no, it's not called football. The sporty one though, right? The sporty one? Oh dear. He's where you like give him a present. He's like, you must like me a lot. I understand. Fair, Alex. I aspire to that. I aspire to that level of confidence. Purple hair, yes. I own the digital version, but I can't. And the O's. And sir, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Well, I'm okay. We're managing. Hell yeah, the jockey's kind of toxic originally, but he turns out very wholesome. I feel like that's a lot of them. Although I recently found out, okay, I watched like a 3-hour deep dive into Elliot from Stardew Valley because I'm a very normal and balanced person. I found out that so I've always played Stardew Valley as a man, because my online character was always called Tony, and they were Tony, and they were kind of an asshole, and I've always been Tony everywhere, or Flan, or Tony Flan, put them together, that's my online person, I'm Tony. Anyway, so I played the game as Tony because I always play the game as Tony, and I didn't realize that there is a scene in the pub with Elliot where Elliot's like a bit suspicious, bit weird, but I've never noticed because I've always played as a man, where he basically, I think if you, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines of if you date Elliot as a man, he'll be like, beer, lol, yeah, happy. Whereas if you play it as a woman, he's like, oh no, you should have a glass of wine as a woman, and it's like, or something like that. Anyway, it's like vaguely like a bit of a weird statement. I've never noticed it because I've always been a man in Stardew. But apparently there's a weird thing like really early on as well. But I never saw it. And yeah, it's gonna be another one of those. I can fix him. It's fine. I can change him. Yeah, I can change him kind of situation. Shane's. Yeah, I know about Shane's one. I think Shane has like one of the most, I'm gonna say, well-known romance paths, right? Even if you're not someone who's going for Shane themselves, even their friendship stuff is pretty intense, but like pretty grounded, but it's cool. Oh dear. That is the Shane one, yeah. Oh dear. Alex just realized he doesn't have to keep up the charades in the end, I think. It's the same with the blonde lady, right? I think the blonde lady has a very similar arc. Again, I've only ever romanced Elliot, so take everything I take with salt. But like the blonde one, I think it's the same sort of thing where embraces the things that they like and stuff. It's a bit creepy, yeah. It's like, Elliot, please. Hate Shane. A lot of people hate Shane. Shane is very, I think, like, you love him or you hate him. I think Shane has a really interesting and very, like, sad, but, like, in some ways realistic story. I think as well, like, it's a very fulfilling storyline if you do the from start to end. So I understand. Even if you're not looking to marry Shane, like, just getting them to the top friendship so you can see that story out is very satisfying. But yeah, it's a thing, as I'll say as well. I think a lot of people have made this comparison. I'm not that special. But I've been playing Fields of Mysteria the last year, and the thing that I feel about Fields of Mysteria is I'm not interested in the characters. Stardew Valley, they're all very flawed characters. Like, they've all got flaws. Like, they're not perfect people, and those flaws make their stories interesting. Fields of Mysteria, as much as I love the game and the aesthetics, and I am enjoying making my farm pretty, I couldn't give two shits about most of the villagers. I'm not being funny. I like March because March hates me, and that's about it. Like, again, I just want more, like, they all feel so clean and, like, nice, and it's like, no, give me like storylines with these characters where I hate them, or, like, I don't think they're cool for a bit, you know, it's something interesting. How do I feel about Clint? I've learned recently that Clint has been kind of done dirty in some ways. Right, to be clear, I don't particularly like Clint, and I very much don't like Clint how they are right now. There is a name for this, and that was in the essay that I watched. Basically, Clint's had the whole thing of, like, people started assigning Clint as, like, a nice guy character in the early days of Stardew, and they were, like, putting him in that category. But in the early days of Stardew, that wasn't what Clint was like. Clint was, like, a relatively normal villager. Like, yes, they had unrequited feelings, but they weren't, like, taking them out on anyone else or being weird about it. They were just like, yeah. But they were, like, again, very normal. And then the community was like, oh, this person's, yeah, like the I one, this person's this person's this, this person's this. And then when Clint got new voice lines, which they all did in the update, they were all like that. And so there's a lot of actual, like, the likelihood is actually the very community that hates Clint is the community that made Clint that kind of character, because they weren't that before. There is a name for that, and I cannot remember what it is. But basically now everyone, like, remembers Clint as, like, the nice guy character. And again, I don't like Clint in their current, I don't think they're a cool character. I don't think they're a nice person. They're very entitled, and they have all of those kind of, like, trademarks of, like, a typical nice guy kind of vibes. But that was something that wasn't there in their initial character, and that's something that's been added in because the community was already assigning that to Clint. Yeah, but again, there's a name for that, but I can't remember what it's called. They're both gender stereotype toxic. Yeah, you can suck a stupid ass. I did Shane sorry for the blue chickens, yeah. You know, I watch Friends. There, I see the I word. I didn't know about this lore, yeah. I'm going deep into Stardew lore recently. Can you tell? Mainly about Elliot, though. That's the only one I really care about. I think characters are better when they're complex because it makes them more human. Yeah, and you can tell more interesting stories when the characters are more human. Community got what they wanted, a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of deal. Yeah. I think writing has worked perfectly. People actually end up hating something. Have you? Yeah, Abigail Wizards. You have. Yes. Oh dear. I like those. I think they're fun. Oh dear. So they made it be more like real life. You can be here as online as well. Yeah, Clint is, I will say, I still think Lewis is probably the worst character in my mind in the town. Like, the character that I dislike the most is Lewis. I think Lewis is just I think they're just a bad person. I don't like Lewis. Lewis does a lot of things I really don't like in people. I think, okay, sorry, Stardew Valley spoilers for the interpersonal relationships of the townsfolk. Are you ready for, like, very specific Stardew Valley spoilers? I don't like that Mayor Lewis hides his relationship with Marnie for the good of the town when Marnie wants to be open so badly. The fact that Marnie keeps being like, would obviously love to be open about their relationship, and then Lewis is constantly like hiding her and being like almost ashamed, or like, I don't know, it makes me feel really uncomfortable about the relationship they have, and like that maybe they're not on the same wavelength about what they want. And it's like every time they have those kind of interactions, I just feel really bad for Marnie, because it's like, that's really mean. Also, the fact that, did you know that Lewis has a solid gold statue of himself hidden behind his house? Yeah, so he's like just taking funds from the town, and instead of reinvesting them in the town, just investing them in his own personal projects, like making a solid gold statue of himself, which is really, really bad, really corrupt. And I think that really shows the fact that all of the improvements of the town are not made by Mayor Lewis, but made by Robin and suggested by Robin, because Mayor Lewis is taking money from the town and just doing nothing with it, except for like stuff for himself. And it's like, I think, yeah, really, really not cool. So I don't like the way that he I don't like the way that he treats Marnie. I don't like the way that he embezzles money from the town. I think he's probably my least favorite character of all of them, by like, yeah. Also, Vile, good morning, how you doing? Welcome on in. And Freya, good morning, how you doing? Lewis is a bit iffy, I'd say so. We craft today, we do craft today. We are also having our little catch-uppy chat, but yeah, then we craft. I know what Marnie sees in him, yeah. I hope that Marnie leaves him. Bloody hate Lewis, I don't like Lewis at all. Making boof IRL? Yeah, Vile is making IRL boof. Also, Twilight, good morning. How you doing? How goes the art? I saw that I woke up to see in the conversation, so I hope that the art has gone positively for you. Did you see you put Lewis? Yes, I have. And then the mayor will be like, oh, what's this weird leaf or whatever? And then yeah. I think you should consider crafting. Yeah, whack it in. We've got like a 3D modeling in there as a craft. You can whack it in there if you want to put in the Discord. Ah, dear. Let me marry Marnie. I'll marry Marnie. I like Marnie. I've stolen the statue so many times. Yeah, just putting it in public. Also, Maggie, thank you for the hydrate. How you doing? I have a posture check. You wouldn't have a gold statue? No, I wouldn't. You know what? I don't want to see more of myself than I already do. I'm good, thank you. I can put that away. I don't really want that. Model crafting is a craft. Yeah. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Just in the Discord, nice. We do Discord art share right at the end of stream, so just a heads up, Frio. If you're like, I'd love to see people reacting to it, the last like half an hour of stream normally is when we do all of the Discord art share, so if you want to pop back in the VOD and watch everyone's reactions, you're more than welcome to, if you can't stay for the whole stream. Dear. I am? Are you? Dear. Good, I'm glad. I love Marnie. I'd marry her. I'd marry Marnie too, actually. Out of all the other people in the village, I like Marnie. Robin, I would marry, but they are in a relationship. Well, they're in the marriage. I like Robin, though. Robin, Marnie, Elliot. No, those are my three. Sammy, good morning. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're talking about Stardew Valley drama. Welcome on in. We're like, I hate Mayor Lewis. I'm gonna marry Marnie. Take Marnie away from Mayor Lewis. If we set up 10 screen showcase, you get little. I think that'd be too much though. I talk a lot and there's no way you'd get them synced up perfectly. And even if you did, wouldn't that be kind of terrifying? I get too upset with after the shower, I started working on old traditional piece, which I shared in the Discord. It's much better. Literally, I have books at this point of like sketchbooks of like getting ideas. Also, I rip the pages out of them sometimes, but like, oh, this one's got a lot of writing in actually. Just like of all of the ideas, just like sketching them all out constantly. You can't really see them showing up super well, but I buy these really cheap sketchbooks that I can just like blitz through so that there's no, if I draw something I don't like, it's fine. No one's gonna see it. These are just my blitz through kind of books. And it makes me feel so much better about it. Dropped off the bike at the airport. How you doing? I hope you're alright. If you need to get yourself a cup or something and chill, understandable. Marnie, Robin, and Gus are my pick. Oh, Gus. I do like Gus. Actually, you are right. Yeah, Gus is also good. I hate writing legal briefs, especially. Oh no. So I like your use of the underwear. I like your use of the. You don't see that so often. Oh God. Gus is a sweetie. Gus is a sweetie. All right. Before we go into crafts, because people have filtered in, and I kind of talked about this very early in the stream, I'm just going to quickly put the stuff out there again. for all of the artists that have just popped by. Oh, excuse me. Thank you so much, Sammy, for gifting a sub to Nom. Nom, I hope you enjoy your emotes for the month. Hell yeah. I'm here. No, you're fine. Have a lovely look. Get yourself a coffee. Go look after yourself. Whatever you need. Had to give for the name non-binary. Yeah, that's very fair. Let me switch you across real quick. I want you to show you this for anyone who wasn't here earlier because it is up and running and live. We have an artist adjective project. No, Artist Alley project, which is a project aiming to create a webpage featuring all the shops and commission pages from the artists and crafts in this community 24/7. It is live. I can get you a link because we have a thing. But also, if you would like to be in this literally went live like last night, so this has just happened. If you would like to join our online Artist Alley, it's going to be open 24/7 permanently. So it's just a place to put all the people that take commissions or have shops in this community, put them all in one place so that if anybody is ever asking about artists in this community or looking for shops or commissions, we have a page and you can just go and browse everyone's Artist Alley. Basically, the Discord is not the easiest place to have everyone, and I think sometimes it hides some of the amazing talent that we have here. The other thing is, this is, again, I have left bases, I have left this, I have done all this, I've got all of this here, but also if you are looking to make your own online Artist Alley, please do take my assets, use them. Take them and use them for whatever you like, as long as you're not feeding AI and you're not selling it, you know, basically. Otherwise, take them, use them. I made them for the community. I've also linked the Photoshop pages so that it's easy for you to edit and stuff like that. And then if I take you to here, this is where we're at right now. They're mostly test screens right now because, again, we only opened this last night. But we have our first bead. Look with the stool. Ignore me because I'm always going to be at the bottom. But yeah. And it just links to the shop, and that way you can find any of the heckin' amazing artists here and their commission pages and stuff like that. And it just gives like a really cool place to share lots of like amazing people. And again, if this is something that you're interested in, you're like, I'd like to add it to my own stream, please do. I am, funnily enough, not here to gatekeep this as an idea. If you would like to take anything that I've done, whether it be like the text in the form, whether it be the bases, whether it be the any of these bits or any of the art that we made, please take it. Please take it. And if you do make a base for an art store yourself for your own community and you fancy sharing it back with ours, DM me. I'd love to add it to the channel, but it's up to you. Completely up to you. Oh, has a thing happened? Oh. Oh dear. Indeed, like crying in a corner. No, you're fine, Sammy. Go look after yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be real blunt here, guys. I can't do death talk right now. I am not mentally, I'm gonna be real subtle. I am not mentally in a space for this. If that's just happened, I don't know if I can be live today. Let's see. Oh, for God's sakes. Because that's gonna come up every like half hour, innit? How do we wanna handle this? Give me just a moment to think about it, guys. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna put you on a I know that I'm not starting soon, but I'm gonna put you on starting soon. Give me just a moment. apologies, I just went to consult my other half. We just went to consult the other half. To be clear, I don't want anyone to feel bad or anything like this. Honestly, I would rather know that this had happened. To be completely blunt and honest, guys, I am not mentally in a space to be talking about death, but I also understand that, like, people are not going to know that coming in, and they are not going to know that I'm not, and it is a huge piece of news, so I'm not going to hold this against anyone, like, to be clear. You know, this is just a personal thing with, like, I am mentally in quite a rough place at the moment, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my own personal life that I don't necessarily want to talk about on stream, which means that it is not the best space for me to have those conversations. Now, I'm not going to blame people for coming in and wanting to bring it up, because it's a huge piece of news that has suddenly dropped. It's the same as when, like, the Queen died and stuff like that. It's a huge piece of news people are going to want to talk about, they're going to want to bring it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end stream there for the day. I'm going to let people get it out of their systems elsewhere, because I've just had a little chat with Shiny where I'm like, basically, I am not in the space for those conversations, and if I can kind of predict that they're going to happen throughout the stream today, am I actually going to enjoy stream? Probably not, and it's no one's fault. Like, it's not your fault, nor is it my fault. I'm just probably not going to enjoy being live today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raid out. We're doing a 10-hour stream tomorrow as well, so, like, you know, it's not like we're missing out that much on stream. I'll just do my crafting off stream today. It doesn't happen very often. Again, this is pretty, and again, I don't want anyone to feel bad or like they've done anything wrong. No one has. It's just very specific circumstances in the last week mean that I can't really have any in-depth discussions about death, or any light discussions about death either. Again, we'll gloss over it a little bit because I don't want to go into detail, but I think having a little review of the situation. Will I enjoy streaming today? Probably not. Probably not. So, and it's not your fault, but it's not my fault either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raid you into another very, very talented bean, and we're going to spend some time there. What I will say is, although I am raiding out right now, I'm going to suggest probably keeping the fact that the Pope just died out of their chat. You never know what a streamer's going on through behind the scenes, and I think death is quite a rough topic for a lot of people at any point in their lives. So we're not going to raid with those kind of vibes. We're going to raid with a lot of positivity, because there is somebody I would actually really like to raid who I normally can't, because I never normally would finish stream after 1 hour. Hopefully that makes sense. Very understandable. Yeah, you do you. You could also add it to a ban list. No, it's not worth it, because as soon as you add something to a ban word list, people try and work out which word is banned and try and work their way around it. Again, it's not worth it. I think rather just be clear and honest exactly with how I'm feeling of probably not today. We'll come back tomorrow. Yes. Understand. Go hermit, you little goober. I will in fact go hermit. I'm probably going to keep crafting, to be fair. I still want to get this finished today. Just do it offline. I'm alright. Don't worry, Kitty. I'm fine. I'll be absolutely fine. I've just, you know, I think it's an important thing to do if something like this happens. You know, identify, will I enjoy streaming today? Probably not. So I'm just not going to do it, because I want to have fun. As much as this is slowly becoming my job, I still want to have a good time. And tomorrow we've got a 10-hour stream, so it's not like you're even missing out on that much. Alright, I am going to be raiding into an amazing crafter. I'm going to switch the gears a little bit. If you've not met Ophi before, oh, you are about to be like, I'm so glad that Jelly left early. You're going to be like, I'm so glad Jelly ended their stream early so that I got to go meet Ophi, because Ophi is such a cool person, incredible crafter, and they are normally live before me, and they normally end before me, so I never normally get to raid Ophi. Hell yeah, Ophi. Incredible cross-stitcher. I'm sure they'll introduce you to the project they're working on, but they are making the Zelda Breath of the Wild massive wall tapestry in cross-stitch, and they are doing the whole thing. It is a huge project. I think it's taken them like 4 years so far, and they're still working at the same tapestry. If you're someone who likes big overarching projects on Twitch, you're going to absolutely love Ophi. Ophi is also doing a really big community project as well, which again, I'll let them introduce if they fancy it. Dear. Ophi will ask why you ended early. I'm just going to tell Ophi that I'm not feeling very well. Easy peasy, because it's true. Physical and mental health is very important, and I am not feeling very well, so we're gonna say I'm a bit sicky. We're gonna end it there. I'm not feeling well. Oh, there's a cat on stream. Well, we're gonna have to raid a little sooner, because there is a cat on stream right now. Very important. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. Again, thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate it, so I can make an informed decision about what happened next. I appreciate it. Take care and have a really, really lovely time with Ophi. Raid.